In the first episode, we arrived in the colonial city of Queretaro, Mexico, a city of stunning architecture dating as far back as the 1500s, as well as beautiful plazas. We even had the joy of watching coffee being grounded and made right in front of us in one of the many cute coffee shops that you find in this city. As we continued our discovery, we were treated to more grandeur architecture dating back to the Spanish colonial era. After finishing off with the western side of this rustic downtown, we head over to the eastern side of downtown in episode 2. On this side, we find windier streets which create very interesting viewpoints, as well as a political campaign that was going on in Plaza de Armas. Aside from the campaign, we run into live music and even more beautiful architecture around the plaza. We then continue our walk eastward in hopes of arriving to the famous Arcos, which is basically Querétaro's massive historic aqueduct. On the way, we run into the monument dedicated to the patron saint of the city, as well as the Querétaro sign in Plaza Fundidores. In this episode, we finally get to try one of the most delicious and famous national dishes in a beautiful ambiance. But before we do that, we have to check out the impressive view of Querétaro's massive historical aqueduct on the way.
This is a tourist city. I see a lot of people that definitely look like tourists. You know how a tourist, not all the time, but generally looks a little bit different than locals because they look more relaxed, they're more in tourist gear, backpacks, etc. Not that I'm saying locals don't wear backpacks, but pretty much anywhere you go in the world, you can oftentimes set the tourists aside from the regular population. It's cool to see that because, again, it means A, it's a very desirable place to visit, as you can see why. And second of all, it feels pretty safe. Obviously, tourists don't like to go to places that are excessively dangerous. So Querétaro has a semi-arid climate. This time of the year it's greener. So you'll see the hillside being greener, and it has kind of like a shrubbery, something between desert and forest. This is the monsoon season, so this is when it rains. I think you get somewhere between 20 and 30 inches of rain, but mainly in the monsoon season, which is the summer.
Now for the view of the city and the famous Los Arcos.
Muy bonito lugar. They call this the green drink, and it has multiple ingredients like celery juice, orange juice, pineapple juice, and even something like cilantro. So let's see how it tastes. It tastes actually really good. I didn't expect it having celery juice to taste this good. But of course, when you mix things, you know, it does change the flavor. This is probably one of the most refreshing things I have drank in a long time. Very well made. Of course, you can hear in the background as they're making more.